Well, Kyrgyzstan is one of the Central Asian countries. I respect Kyrgyz people for getting democracy with its braveness.
Some of them, they know Kazakhstan. They go like, oh, it's Borat, Borat. You don't even have this name, Borat.
And if Kazakh people read that script, oh my God, Kazakh people might be... Can we compare talking to each other in our own languages? Bir,
iki,
üç, dört. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's interview, I invited our Kyrgyz sister. Her name is Aycan, and many of you have been asking about Turkic nations, like how well do we understand each other. And for today's vlog, today's video, we're gonna compare with Aycan the maybe similarities and difference between our languages and our culture that might be very entertaining and interesting for you. But first of all, I would like to thank you, Aycan, for coming to this interview. It's my great pleasure. And can you introduce yourself to our audience?
Hi, my name is Aycan. I'm from Kyrgyzstan. I'm 33 years old. I'm a psychologist and I've been in Bali for the last 10 months.
Oh, so you have been staying in Bali more than we are.
Yeah.
So it means you know more about Bali than we are.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, great. So let me tell you briefly about Kyrgyzstan, where it's located, and just some information of our languages. Well, Kyrgyzstan is one of the Central Asian countries which is bounded by Kazakhstan on the northwest part and by China on the east-south part and by Uzbekistan and Tajikistan on the southwestern part. And also Kazakh and the Kyrgyz languages sounds like the same, and also we use Cyrillic alphabet, and grammatically I can say that both languages intelligible so that we can understand each other. But I want to tell you that Kazakh language has way more Persian and Arabic loanwords, while Kyrgyz language has mainly authentic, ancient, Kipchak and Mongolian language. So in this way, we have just a little difference between these two languages. But anyhow, I consider Kyrgyz nation as our brother nation, and I don't see much difference between us. And to be honest, I really respect Kyrgyz people for getting democracy with its braveness. And we've been in contact for all of these thousands of years, because we think that we are very, very close brothers in Turkic nation. Would you tell me what kind of countries have you been to as Kyrgyz girl, and maybe you have been also in Turkey countries?
Well, I've been not many countries. I've been just India, Egypt, Israel, Thailand, Turkey, Dubai, Bali, Indonesia, and that's it.
Okay. And do you remember that the country of Turkey right now is Turkiye? They have changed its name. Okay, so when have you been in Turkey?
Well, I've been there twice, back in 2019. Well, I've been to Istanbul.
Only Istanbul?
Only Istanbul, but twice, because I just fell in love with the city. And
Okay, how long did you stay in Istanbul?
First time I stayed there for 3 weeks, and second time for 2 weeks.
Okay, if you remember, could you tell us what kind of sightseeing have you seen in Istanbul? What did you like about Istanbul?
Oh, I think I've been to so many places in Istanbul, and main sightseeing such as Fatih and Süleymaniye, of course, and Cihangir is my favorite part of Istanbul, and Kadıköy also, and Bostancı in Asian part is a very nice area, Maltepe,
So, have you tried Turkish traditional dishes, cuisines, and what did you like most?
Yeah, of course, because in Bishkek, in my hometown, we also have a lot of Turkish restaurants. So, we are very familiar with Turkish cuisine. And I've tried many things like kofte, mercimek. Mercimek is my favorite soup.
Wow.
Pidek, many things. Doner, of course.
Does it resemble to Kyrgyz cuisines or totally different?
No,
like
of course it's not totally different. For example, we have the same things such as ayran, and we also have ayran,
and
yeah, it's
like
similar.
Turkish people love to eat meat as Kyrgyz and Kazakh people, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. But I think we eat it even more.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know, when we boil the meat and we eat it like
In big pot.
in big pots, yeah. So Turkish people, they like kebabs, right? And we also love it. So it's another similarity between us.
Okay. So what do Kyrgyz people eat horse meat?
Yeah, of course.
And how often do you eat horse meat? Because many of my foreign like viewers have been asking, is it not good for health to eat horse meat every day, like that? So if you guys are here, you can now maybe listen to Aycan. What does she think?
Well, we eat horse meat pretty often because every time, you know, when we have like big gatherings of families and we have these things called toy, you know, banquet, is it banquet in English? So we have 200 or 300 people who come for wedding, and every time we eat horse meat. And horse meat is very healthy actually because it doesn't contain cholesterol in it, and that's why it's considered to be a good meat for those who have diabetes, for example. And also every spring we drink horse milk in Kyrgyzstan, which is named kymyz, and it's very healthy because it's a very good source of calcium and many minerals and vitamins in it, and it's very tasty also.
Yeah, in this point you were right that yeah, like Kyrgyz people love that, and the same Kazakh people really love to eat horse meat, and we really love to drink hummus. It's yeah, the same like fermented horse milk. So then do you eat khazı?
Yeah, sure, we eat kazı, we eat chuchuk, and it's kind of a sausage made from horse meat, and it's super delicious. It's so good.
Yeah.
And I miss it so much while I'm in Bali. I think it's the most delicious meat in the world.
So like a few weeks ago, I've seen on Instagram like a girl, her mother put a lot of sausage, that khazı and horse meat, to her luggage, and she decided to like cross the border to another country, and the like officers in the border took all of the meat that she had on her luggage, and she was even crying because she said, there is my soul, there is my heart, my mom gave all of this for me, why they officers took that? And do you consider like it's your soul?
Yeah, of course, I can understand that girl because it's really heartbreaking, you know. It's like our soul, yes, and kazı and chuchuk, it's super tasty, and as I said, when we are abroad, you miss your food so much, and kazı and chuchuk is, you should try it, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, if now we started to talk about like food, traditional food, I would like to ask you, have you ever tried, or maybe Kyrgyz people, do they have kurt? It's like sour cheese, very firm sour cheese.
Yeah, sure, it's our traditional snack. We call it kurut, not kurt.
We say kurt, you say kurut.
Kurut, yes.
Okay.
So it's the same thing. Yeah, salted cheese.
So how about you? Do you like to eat kurut?
Yeah, of course.
So don't you get thirsty after eating kurut?
Yeah, because it's salty, of course you get thirsty, but it's okay.
Okay,
And
amazing.
it's very healthy also because a lot of calcium in it, right?
Oh yeah. So and what about besh parmak? We love to eat besh parmak. It's like a dough, and on the top of the dough we put meat, like horse meat, sometimes mutton. and sometimes beef, but it depends on the family finance. If they can afford them horse meat, they eat horse. And in some areas of Kazakhstan, some people add also potato on the top. And if you haven't known, in the western part of Kazakhstan, people make fish barmak. Yeah, fish barmak. They add fish in spite of meat because they are located close to Caspian Sea, and it's easy for them to boil fish rather than horse meat or other types of meat. So, what about Kyrgyz people?
Well, I consider besh barmak to be Kyrgyz national food. Why? Because besh, we say in Kyrgyz besh. Kazakh people, they say bes.
Yes.
But Kazakh people call besh barmak, which is in Kyrgyz, right?
Right, yeah.
So I think that's a proof that besh barmak is actually a Kyrgyz national food, because Kyrgyz people, they are the most ancient Turkic nation, actually.
Yeah.
So of course, we love it, but we make noodles, homemade noodles. It's not like just dough, it's noodles.
Okay.
And we boil it in broth, and then we put a lot of meat on the top of it. And also in Istiklal, it's a lake in Kyrgyzstan, area in Kyrgyzstan where I'm from. My parents are from Istiklal. So we also add boiled onion, and it's really, really delicious. I love it.
Amazing. So we've been to Bishkek last year, but we haven't tried bish barmak, unfortunately, because we were there only for 3 days, and we tried soup. It was very spicy soup, cold spicy soup. Do you remember its name?
Ashlamfu?
Ashlamfu.
Oh
yeah.
Ashlamfu.
It's like Korean salad. It was spicy, but it was cold also.
Well, ashlamfu is my favorite spicy soup, of course, because ashlamfu is very popular in Kyrgyzstan, and I think you can have it, try it just in Kyrgyzstan, because I've never met it in Kazakhstan.
No.
They don't have it. In Turkey, they don't have it, and you can just eat it in Kyrgyzstan. I think it's a special spicy cold soup, and if you are hungover, it's very good for a hangover. And if you're sick, also when the weather is hot, it's also good, and the taste is just so unique.
Yeah, even when I tried, I couldn't describe the taste because it was very unusual for me. I came to Kyrgyzstan, to our brother country, I didn't see no difference, and when I tried ashlamfu, I said, wow, this is like Korean, very spicy. It was spicy for me.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's really spicy.
And also I've seen in Bishkek, in the market, people love to eat bread, lepioshka.
Yeah.
So, and they have different types of bread, with different drawings on the top, in different size, in different tastes. Some people add butter on it, no butter, with milk,
Onion.
no milk, with onion, and it's too much. In Kazakhstan, mainly those breads are done by Uzbek people, and we buy also Uzbek lavash, like lepioshka, but none of Kazakh people do that. I've never met that Kazakh people make that kind of bread, exactly like flat bread. So does your mama cook also that kind of bread?
You mean lepioshka?
Yeah, lepioshka.
Well, we don't make it at home. We usually buy it, at bazaar market. But it's like our everyday bread, and it's very common for us, and I miss it very much. I miss lepioshka. In Bali, they don't have this kind of bread, and actually they just eat rice here. So my mom, she cooks my tokoch at home, so it's kind of it's also like a flat bread, fried, and it's good. But it's not the same like lepioshka.
Okay.
And we also make khattama.
Khattama, I know about khattama. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like very flat dough. You put some onion and you roll it. Then after, from the top, you roll it and then also fry,
Yeah, also fry. And Oh my God, it tastes so good. I think it's the most delicious bread in the world, kattama, and you put many things like you can put green onion, many things.
Okay, that's really amazing. So, have you been to Kazakhstan, by the way?
Yeah, I've been in Kazakhstan, but a long time ago, back in 2013, I've been to Almaty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how did you feel yourself? Like, how did you feel? You were at home or you were like abroad, being in Kazakhstan?
Well, actually, it feels like almost the same with Bishkek, but more developed, more modern, let's say, because Kazakhstan is more developed than Kyrgyzstan. So yeah, it felt like yes, home, but a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. So I'm quite sure that you also had like communication with Kazakh people. And did you speak with them in Kyrgyz language with Kazakh when you were in Kazakh, or you were using Russian language to communicate with them?
Well, when I went there, Kazakh people, they were talking Russian to each other. So of course, I was also speaking Russian.
Yeah. That's kind of thing. In Almaty, it's like megapolis, and it's true that many people choose to speak Russian. So I also interviewed like Almaty citizens, so you can watch this video over here, so that they choose to speak Russian. I was also wondering, why don't you speak like Kazakh? If you are being Kazakh, it's will be more appropriate to communicate with Kazakhs in Kazakh, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what do you think about that? Do you speak in Kyrgyz with Kyrgyz people?
Well, actually, it's the same thing in Bishkek. Bishkek is the capital of Kyrgyzstan, and people, they mostly speak Russian there. And I find it also like it shouldn't be like that, because we have to keep our language, keep our culture, and when you speak your native language, it means you respect yourself, you respect your culture, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right. So, have you met like Turkic nations in Bali? Like you met today me, Kazakh girl.
Yeah.
What about other Turkic nations like Tatar? Other.
Well, I've met just Kazakh people so far, and I haven't met Kyrgyz people because we are just 7 million population, I guess, and yeah, Bali is too far to come here. So just Kazakh people so far.
Okay, so let's come back to talk about like our culture.
Yeah.
So like as a nomad nation, I guess Kazakh people is more nomad than Kyrgyz people, because our land is like vast steppe. So that Kazakh people mainly used to nomad, travel from one point to another, while Kyrgyz people, your land is mainly mountain land, yes?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Kyrgyz people, even if they are like nomad, they still used to live on the mountain areas like that?
Well, it's I can't say that Kyrgyz people are less nomad than Kazakhs, because yeah, our land is mainly mountain, and we just our for example, in winter you go down to valleys and you live on the valley.
Okay, yes.
And when it's summer, you go
up to
to mountains. Yeah. So it's our way of
Being nomad.
being nomad. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So in our case, like people in the huge country, like it's ninth of the biggest countries in the world. People travel from east to the west, from the south to the north, like that. So yeah. And for this nomad style of life, Kazakh people use yurt. It's like nomad style of house. It's nomad house also. So what about Kyrgyz people? Do they use also yurt?
Of course, it's our traditional.
The same, yes.
Yeah, the same. Yurt, we call it bozu. And even these days, if you go to rural in Kyrgyzstan, you can find people who still live in yurts, in bozu. So we still use it.
Yes.
It's our traditional home.
Yeah, nomad home.
Nomad home.
Can you tell me, okay, boz, it's house. What does it mean, boz, in Kyrgyz language?
Well, boz means gray.
Gray.
Yeah, because it's made from
Woolen.
Yes, woolen.
Wool.
Wool. Yeah, it's woolen, and wool is mostly gray, right? So that's why it's called bozui, which means gray house.
Yeah, in Kazakh language we call it kiezi. Kiez is wool.
Yeah, kiez is wool.
And some areas close to Kyrgyzstan, because of the assimilation of the language, Kazakh people also call bozi. And in some areas close to Uzbekistan, Karakhalpakstan, they call it karai.
Oh, really?
Like that, yeah, there is a language assimilations. It really affects to Kazakh language as well. I guess in the same, in Kyrgyz language, you have maybe some similarities or with Uzbek language on the western part of Kyrgyzstan, like that. Maybe on the south part. Southern part.
Southern part. We have Osh, right?
Osh.
Osh is the second biggest city in Kyrgyzstan. So a lot of Uzbek people live in Osh. That's why it's somehow assimilated with Kyrgyz and.
Yeah, okay. So you said that you've been not to many countries, but even though I would like to ask you, when you were getting introduced with foreign people, when they asked where are you from, how could you describe your country, and did they get where is Kyrgyzstan and how it looks like? Yeah.
Well, mostly when I say to foreigners that I'm from Kyrgyzstan, they have no idea where it is, and they always confuse it with Kurdistan, even though there's no country Kurdistan. And some of them, they say Kazakhstan, and so mostly they have no idea.
What about Afghanistan? No one called
yeah, some people
Pakistan,
they ask oh, is it the same like Afghanistan and Pakistan? So I really, every time I have hard times, when describing my country, even if I say Middle Asia, they still are confused. And then sometimes I say, do you know Kazakhstan? And some of them, they know Kazakhstan, and they go like, oh, it's Borat, Borat.
Oh my God.
And then, they get very excited when they hear about Kazakhstan, and they know Borat, and they start telling me, this movie about Borat, because it's still, somehow they still didn't forget about this movie, while in Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan, we don't talk about it at all.
Yeah, we don't promote Borat movie in our countries because after that Borat released, many Kazakh people, they went to meeting that they were against of showing that movie. There is no connection with Kazakhstan, by the way. No connection. Yeah, why I can say it was offending for Kazakh people, because it's a comic movie, it's comedy. Okay, it's okay for people for laughing at all. It's okay, but the way when Borat wear our flag on his pants,
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it was very offending.
Of course.
Kazakh man said, what the fuck are you doing? So, okay, show the movie, but not in that way. Why you put our flag to your pants? It was crazy.
Yeah. That's why, first of all, I say to that foreigners that Borat has nothing to do with Kazakhstan. And as far as I know, you don't even have this name Borat in Kazakhstan.
No.
Yeah.
Borat. No.
So that's why, of course, it was kind of a disrespectful. This movie was disrespectful to Kazakhstan,
if they wanted to shoot that movie, they could ask permission from our government. I don't know, from tourist ministry or overall from the government. Okay, Kazakhstan, we would like to shoot the movie using your name country, the country's name. So if Kazakhstan say, okay, you can shoot, but first give me the script. And if Kazakh people read that script, oh my God, Kazakh people might be already crazy of that idea of shooting. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so we were talking about our culture and language. Can we compare talking to each other in our own languages, native languages? First, can you introduce yourself in Kyrgyz language? Then I'll try to translate to our viewers, and you say that how well I translated or not.
Эми мен бош убактымда Балинин ар кайсы кооз жерлерине барганды жакшы көрөм. Пляждарына, тоолуу аймактарына, анан бош убактымда китептерди да окуганды жакшы көрөм. Психологияга караштуу китептерди окуганды жакшы көрөм.
Okay. During my free time, I really love to go to beaches. I really like to visit sightseeings of Bali. And also, I really love to read books about psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well
correct.
done.
Yeah, well done.
So, and now let me tell you in Kazakh language, so then you can translate. Yes?
Okay.
Менің есімім Балнур. Мен 25 жастамын. Біз екеуміз саяхаттап жүргенімізге 1 жылдай уақыт болды. Сол 1 жылдың ішінде 13 елді аралап келдік. Жалпы осы жылға жоспарымыз тағы да 20 елді аралап, оның ішінде Европаға бару, кейін Европадан кейін мүмкін Латын Америкасын көру деген сияқты. Жалпы осындай жоспарларымыз бар.
Okay, I understood everything, but it was too long, so I just might forget
Yes, okay.
some parts. My name is Balnur. I'm 25 years old. I've been traveling with my husband for 1 year, and we have visited 13 countries, and we're planning to visit 22 countries more, and we're planning to go to Europe, and after that maybe to Latin America. And
Oh,
yeah.
that's so cool. You even didn't miss any part, so overall you
really?
translated like step by step, the same. Well, okay. As you know, guys, in Turkic languages, we have almost the same numbers, like how it pronounced. Like, I don't know, it might be very simple, very easy part of this video, but anyway, just to remind you about that, let's count numbers, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10,
10,
11,
11,
20,
20,
30,
30,
40,
40,
50,
50,
60,
60,
70,
70,
80,
80,
90,
90,
100,
100,
1000,
1000,
100
100 000.
Okay, I got it. I was just trying to make you chess by myself, but there is no difference in the
Yeah.
numbers. Like, no difference. Like
Yeah.
only 60, 70.
Yeah.
Like I say, 60.
60.
60.
Yeah.
70 is 70.
70. 70.
Okay. Well, guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you like get the idea how we close to each other, Kyrgyz and Kazakh people. You know, like considering about our culture, like traditions and language, we are almost like the same nations.
Yeah.
So anyway, so if you are watching from some of the Western countries, just could try to remember where Kyrgyzstan is located and try to remember where Kazakhstan is located, so that it will not happen that you will not get the idea where is Kazakhstan, where is Kyrgyzstan, how it looks like, is it Borat or not? Okay. So and also Ajahn, thank you so much for participating in this interview.
Thank
It
you.
was very like easy interview. I really like to talk to you. And
Same here.
yeah, so and I wish you all the best staying in Bali, visiting other countries. I hope we're gonna keep in touch all of our like ages.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and Aycan also, she's going to create her own YouTube channel, I hope very soon. Yeah, so we could motivate her. And by the way, about your thoughts, you can leave it in the comments down below, and you can support my channel by PayPal, Patreon, or Buy Me Coffee. Your donations and support will help me to increase my quality of videos and just to be more motivated to do more entertaining videos for you ahead. So take care and goodbye, see you soon.
Goodbye.